Hello boys and girls, it's been a while since I've made a hair vid. It's got like a little man bun going on at the moment. Just take that out so you can see it. So yeah, it's pretty long now. So yeah, I kind of like it a bit weird, so shave the sides. But yeah, it's pretty long. So yeah, that's how it's going. It's been, I don't know, probably getting on for 9 months to a year since I've cut it on top. So that's what it looks like. But I'm pretty happy with it now. If you look really closely, you'll see little white bits in there. It's not dandruff, it's some of the product that I normally use, and I've not washed it for a couple of days. So it's a little bit shiny. But that's kind of how I like it. I don't like it. When I first wash my hair, it goes, if I let it dry naturally, the next day I wake up and it will just be like, kind of like Einstein or something. So, but yeah, you can just do what you want with it now. It's just a bit mad. Yeah, so I've been really busy with work as always, but I've been also, in my last hair vid, I announced that I'd made a new hair group on Facebook because a lot of you were asking for it. So I did it and I've been really amazed. It's literally got nearly 1,400 members now, and you know, that's since the end of December, just before New Year. So it's grown really quickly and it's got a real positive vibe. It's not just about hair, it's about health and anything basically. It's kind of like going to a pub or a bar. You can just have a chat with people and it's, you know, it's really positive, really helpful. There's some really clued up people on there. It's not just guys, there's quite a few girls who've had hair transplants on there. So check it out. I'll leave a link below. If you want to join it, feel free. It's, you know, it answers a lot of questions. A lot of people, especially at the moment with COVID, who want to fly out to Turkey or other countries, just things like that. It's a really good group. I'm not just saying that because I started it. It's got some really good clued up people, really friendly people on there. So check it out. What can I talk about? You can see the hair. I'm still really happy with it. Don't really care what anyone else thinks about it. I'm not sounding arrogant by saying that. It's, why do we do it? We do it because we want to build our confidence. We want to basically get hair where we've been balding. And yeah, I'm happy with mine. It's cool. I like it. I like it the way it is. Kind of goes a bit weird at the front. If I've been wearing a baseball cap, it kind of goes tight, so it kind of makes the front go a bit weird. But like I was saying, it's got some little white bits in it at the moment. It's not really dandruff, it's the products, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. On the new hair group, it's called Hair Transplant at Home or Abroad, so search for that in Facebook and you'll find it. But yeah, we do polls all the time to see what people think about different things, what they like, what they don't like. Just about anything really. It's just a bit of fun. But one of them we did was on hair products, so that's what I wanted to talk about. It kind of looks a bit flat now. A lot of you like me to go like this, so there you go. A bit of hair stuff for you there, a bit of, for those who are hair connoisseurs and all that. So yeah, I've got all these products. As you know, if you follow the channel, these have been some of my favourites for a while now. Just focusing on me, I'll try and focus on that. These ones are called Gents of London Carbon Clay. I always try and go for the matte look because it's less shiny. My hair goes shiny after a while anyway, after a few days, but the matte look is good because it doesn't make, if you got like the old sort of style gel from like the 80s and you put it on, it just makes your hair look, you can see through it. And yeah, my hair's not perfect by a long way. I'm really happy with it, what's been done so far, but like a lot of people, I will probably need a second op sometime on the crown. The hair covers it at the moment because the hair's so long, but it is a bit thin on the crown. You know, there's only a certain amount of grafts they can sort of do on one day. They can't, you know, you don't want the grafts starting to die for being out for so long. So yeah, I'll probably have to go back for a second op sometime. Will I go back to the same place? Yes, I will. A lot of people, you know, there's so much fighting on groups and people don't like Turkish clinics, some do, some say my hairline's too straight, some say it's too crooked, some say it's too not jagged enough, some say... I don't really care, I'm happy with it, so yeah, I'll go back to the same place. But anyway, I diverged. This has been one of my favourites for a long time. Got hardly any left on this one. It smells really nice. And a lot of them don't smell, but this one does. It's quite a nice smell, quite like it. So that one you've seen before because I've used it. It comes in 2 different sizes. The bigger size is obviously more economical. Pay a bit more, but you get more for your money. So what I've done is, on my poll that I did, there's quite a few different answers. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to check these out. So I bought some of them. Some are cheaper than others and some are expensive. Some you can get in Tesco's and places like that, they do good deals on them. These ones I got on Amazon. But this one is called Fudge Professional Sculpt Matte Head Extra. So there you go. Hopefully that's in focus. So this one's a weird shaped bottle, but it's pretty cool. It's like one of those like corking. You basically press this to make sure. There you go, and you have to be careful because it will go over. It comes out with just the right amount. Now this one is, I would say, hold factor 10. It says this. I would say is definitely the most stickiest, and it's got the most hold. So if you're going out and it's going to be a bit windy and you've got longer hair, this is probably the one that you want for max hold. You just rub it between your fingers like that. Try and make sure it's all rubbed in, because if you're putting your hands through your hair and you don't rub it all in, say there's bits like down the side, it'll show up quite a lot. And these, if you leave it in, if you don't wash your hair every day, you will start getting little white bits with all of these, not just this one. But let's see if I can. So yeah, this. See what I mean? It's quite thick, this one. Obviously, I'm putting quite a lot on, but yeah, that's pretty thick. So that is that one. So do I have a favourite? Probably, it depends. For each situation I'd use a different one. Some are pretty similar, which I'll show you in a minute, but at the moment I still like my Gents of London. I've used that for ages. It smells nice, it's good consistency and everything. These two I've got is American Crew, and this is fibre. There you go. And this one I think was a little bit more expensive. It's called Label N. Get my head out of the way so it doesn't focus on. Okay, this is a matte paste. These ones are not anywhere near as thick, but I'll show you what they look like. So it looks like that. Doesn't really smell. And the American Crew one, you see this quite a lot in quite a few different shops. This one's kind of a bit more kind of creamy coloured, but these two are not as thick a hold, and they're not as sticky. Like that one that I just put on, I can still feel it now, it's quite sticky in my hands. But these ones, like I said, when my hair's just been washed, the next day if I haven't put anything on it, I'll wake up and it will just be like everywhere. It's really kind of fuzzy, just really fine hair. It just sort of goes everywhere. So before I go to bed, because I usually have a shower after I've been to the gym, what I would do is put them on just a little bit just before I go to bed after I've washed it. These are more like cream, and they don't hold as much at all, but they're not sticky. They're quite nice. You just put it on and I can wake up the next day and it kind of gives your hair a bit of condition, so it's not just flying about everywhere. It's not like blowing in the wind kind of stuff. And the other ones I've got are these two. So this one's called Bedhead for Men Tigi Matte Separation Workable Wax. So these are all ones that different people on my poll have tried. Let's get there so it focuses for you. This one I would say doesn't really smell that much, but it's it does hold more than what the other two that I just showed you does. This is one of the sort of thicker holding ones. The Gents of London, again, that's one of the sort of thicker holding ones as well. But this fudge one is definitely probably the strongest holding one I've got, so extra hold. And then a lot of you use this one as well, VO5 matte clay. Again, doesn't really smell, but what you do is you just get the smallest amount on your finger. You really don't need to overdo these because your hair will just be like fixed in place and it will just look a bit of a mess. See, this one I can still feel it's just so tight where it's like, so even running your fingers through it now is quite hard because I've put all of that one into one place. So what you do is, anyway, you go like that, like I said before, you just rub it, and like this is the VO5 matte clay. To rub it pretty much so you can't see it, and you just put it through your hair. I mean, this one is not as much hold as the fudge one. The fudge one is definitely the like I said, the thickest one. But yeah, it's, see, I can rub my fingers through the hair fine, but where I put that fudge one in, and I did put quite a bit because I probably put a whole hair's worth into just the front. So yeah, I can't rub my fingers through that bit anymore. So you could comb it, but if I comb it, see that? It's really hard to get the comb through. So that is the fudge one that's really thick. So see, it's quite hard, this. But like the rest of them, yeah, you could get the brush through no problem. So there we have it. So like I said, this is the thick one, real strong hold. Then I would say the next one would be the bedhead one for the next strongest hold. Gents of London, two different sizes of those. Then probably the VO5 and the Gents of London, pretty similar I'd say for hold. And then probably this American Crew for not as much hold. And then this Label M one, it's probably got the least amount of hold. They're all different prices. I'll put the prices on so you can see what they are. Yeah, like I say, my hair's a bit weird at the moment because it's dead short. Well, it's probably, I think I shaved it grade 1 or a short grade 2 on the sides about a month ago, so it's probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 there. Maybe not quite that long. But yeah, it needs a bit of a shave on the sides. But yeah, so that's how it is. You can see still that fudge one is just so holding. So yeah, it's getting long though. So not done a hair vid for a while. Some of you were saying, could I do one, because I haven't seen it for a while. So my op for my transplant was December 2018. Obviously I've cut it a few times since. I've had it shaved off completely since then. So this on top is probably about, I don't know, 9 months to a year's worth of growth. It's weird, people always go mental about, oh, you don't take photos or make videos in light, and you know, I'm sat in front of a really bright window at the moment, so just behind this camera is a bright window. It's raining, it's a bit of a cloudy day, but still, you know, some people are never happy. Yeah, I'm still mega happy with it. People like looking at the hairline and all this, and giving it all the magnifying glasses out and all this, and I just wanted more hair. You know, you can read every book under the sun, speak to every doctor, and that's the thing, you're going to get the operation. You're not a doctor yourself. You get a lot of armchair doctors who, you know, they want to help and good, but it's like when you get your car fixed, if you go there and stop trying to tell them what to do, it annoys them. So yeah, have a little ponytail like that. But in the end of the day, you want hair, you want to be happy yourself stuff what other people think. It's what you think that matters. As long as you're happy with your hair, I'm happy with mine. It's a bit all over the place at the moment. It needs a wash. Plus it's got about 4 different matte clays and pastes in it at the moment, so it's a bit weird, but yeah. Like I said, it's not perfect. I'm going to need the crown doing. If I split the hair at the back, you can see there's like little gaps, but the hair does cover it now because it's so long. But yeah, it's just, you can comb it. I don't, if I comb it too much, I normally just have it right over. So yeah, I'm happy with it though. I hope you're all doing cool and doing fine, and I know a lot of you have got problems getting out to Turkey or wherever it is you're going because of COVID and countries being red or amber or whatever. So good luck to you. I really hope you get it done. My advice would be don't rush it. Just, you know, you get people who think, oh, at the last minute I've made my mind up, and then, you know, they're going to suddenly swap clinics just because they have to wait. My advice would be, if you made your mind up on somewhere, you're really happy with somewhere, just wait, you know, this will pass, we will get travelling again. I know people have been coming back via other countries and things like that, so they don't have to quarantine, because those hotels you have to quarantine in cost a fortune. I mean, like nearly £2 for 10 days in a hotel. It's a lot of money on top of your price you're already paying for your transplant. So, I mean, it's up to you, of course, but just be careful, because some of these countries change from amber to red or whatever, and you don't want to book one for 10 days, then it suddenly changes, so that because people have been doing it to avoid having to quarantine and stuff like that. Go on the new group, put your pictures on there. We've had loads of pictures recently, and some of them have been amazing. We don't just have hair transplants, like I said, it's health related, just chat about anything really, as long as you keep it polite. We've also had some hair systems, but some of these are absolutely amazing, literally. I know some of the guys who wear them are a bit fed up with them because you have to have them refitted and stuff done to them sort of, I don't know, every month or however often it is. But I have to say, some of these transformations are amazing. They literally look completely different people. So good luck to you if you got those. It's another option for if you're completely bald and you think you're not going to be suitable for a hair transplant. So check the group out. You'll be able to see some of these transformations, which I've had some come on this week. One guy, and amazing results. And also some hair transplants. We've had some from quite a few different clinics around, and some of these results we're getting are absolutely amazing. Literally, some of these guys are completely bald on top, and they're brilliant. The results are stunning. So check out the group, and let's hope that everyone's happy with their hair. Cheers, till next time.